and welcome to my studio. And today we're going to be doing an advanced tap dance specifically, because that is what we do here, to Too Sweet by Hozier. This is a song that is all over TikTok and all over Instagram right now. I love Hozier. I've loved his music since, I think his first hit single was Take Me to Church. I love that song. And I know a lot of you guys love his music as well. He just recently played a concert here in my city. I did not get to go, but I had friends that got to go and they said it was magic. They said it was life-changing. So if you have the chance to go see Hozier in concert, do it. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a tutorial combination to Too Sweet. And the fun part is we're actually just going right on the chorus. That way it's like, it's TikTokable, you know? So we're just going right on the chorus, starting right from there. Don't worry, I'll count you in on the, oh, what are the words there? I'll take my whiskey neat. That's where we're gonna count you in. Those are the words. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm calling this advanced because of the rhythm, but you guys tell me what level you think it is. It's either intermediate/advanced or it's advanced. I'm starting to have issues like leveling the dances that I do, but it's okay. So also, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, do the thing. All right, so it starts with a step, a 3-count riff, step, paradiddle, stamp. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4. Step, 3-count riff, step, paradiddle, stamp. Da 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 da. So step, 3-count riff, step, paradiddle, stamp. So let's try that together. Step, 3-count riff, step, paradiddle, stamp. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. One more time, a little bit faster. Step, 3-count riff, step, paradiddle, stamp. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. From there, you have double paradiddle stamp. So the way I do a double paradiddle is just to go dig spank before you do the paradiddle. Dig spank, dig spank, step, heel, stamp. So instead of going dig spank, step, heel, stamp, you just throw another dig spank in there. So that's how I do the double. If you have a different way of doing a double, by all means, as long as it fits the rhythm, go for it. So you just did, now you have double paradiddle stamp, cramp roll ball change. So the rhythm of it is 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. So let's try all that together. E and a 7 and 8 is the cramp roll. Da 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 at the end. So from step 3-count riff, that last part is double paradiddle stamp, cramp roll ball change. And a 5 E and a 6 E and a 7 and 8. So let's try that from step 3-count riff. It's one continuous line. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. So let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, 1, 2, 3, step, paradiddle, step, double paradiddle, step, roll, ball, change. Good. One more time just to make sure we have that, and then we'll finish the section. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7, 8. Good. From here, your right foot is free. You have step, shuffle, hop, step, so it's a little bit of an Irish moment. 1 E and a 2. Stamp, chug. Flap, heel, ball, change. So that ball change, be aware that that is a prep for a pullback, but we'll get there. So that's step, shuffle, hop, step, stamp, chug, flap, heel, ball, change. So that goes 1 E and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 5. So let's try that together. Step, shuffle, hop, step, stamp, chug, flap, heel, ball, change. That flap heel is gonna feel really weird, but kind of cool. So step, shuffle, hop, step, stamp, chug, flap, heel, ball, change. 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Make sure that that ball change is for a prep. We're almost done with this phrase. 5, 6, one more time. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. You finish this off with pull back, ball change. So add the pullbacks to that. Step, shuffle, hop, step, stamp, chug, full lap, heel, ball change, pull back, ball change. So let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7. Good. Okay, let's go from the top and add that on from step 3 count ref. Let's do this a couple times, then we'll do it with music. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Good. So that's how that all fits together. It is one continuous phrase. Like, it does not stop. So let's go ahead and do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. So it does pause for a second. I said it doesn't stop. It kind of like commas. Also, I am extremely out of breath today. It is so hot and humid today here in Florida. It is storming outside, but it's also 100 degrees. So I'm a little out of breath today. Don't judge me. I swear my cardio game is good. All right, so let's go ahead and try that with music, and it'll make a lot of sense. Yeah, I'll count you in. You're coming in on the word neat. It's take my whiskey 1. Okay? So let's try it. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how that fits. Also, this is a cover. This is a guitar fingerstyle cover. And yeah, so let's try that again now that we know what the music is going to sound like. It's a little slower than I expected it to be, which I guess is good for learning this. So let's try it again. This time we'll just get a little bit more comfortable with how it fits the music. 'em one more time, just so that we can make sure that we have this section before we move on to the next one. If you need more time than just these 3 times to run through it, that's fine. You can always rewind this video, practice with me as many times as you need to, and meet me at the next part when you're ready. Like I always say, I live in your device and I'm fully rewindable. So please practice with me as much as you want before you move on to the next section. But for filming purposes, this will be one more time and then we will move on. 2, sweet, 4. So that's 2, sweet, 4. So that's, if you're not sure where the words are, that's where those words are. All right, so moving on to the next section. Like I said before, if you need more time, you know what to do. So we just did your 2, sweet, 4. Now we have a progression of paradiddles. We have 2 singles, 2 doubles, 1 triple. So that's 2 single paradiddles, 2 doubles. Now to do the triple, you just do 2 extra dig, spank, dig, spank. So you have 3 in a row. Dig, spank, dig, spank, dig, spank, step, heel. That's how I do a triple. And then you stamp. Did I not write the stamp? Yes, there's a stamp. I should have written one. I'm going to just real quick do that so I don't forget. stamp. Always keep a pencil on your music stand. All right. So that's single, single, double, double, triple stamp. And that starts on 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the timing of that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What your feet are doing is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5 E and a 6 E and a 7 and a 8. So it's straight 16th notes. Okay? So single, single, double, double, triple stamp. Let's try that together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5 E and a 6 E and a 7 and a 8. Good. This time I'll tell you if it's single, double, or triple. 5, 6, 7, 8. Single, single, double, double, triple, stamp. Good. So you have single, single, double, double, triple stamp. Then your right foot's free. You have a 5 count riff, 7 count riff. Now, just to go over those, I do a 5 count riff like this. 3 count riff, dig step or dig toe. That's a 5. And then to do the 7, you do exactly that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and even though for the 7 count riff. And then I do back heel, front heel. There's lots of different ways to do a 7 count riff. You can do it with like back heel, front toe, both toes, or you can do just the front foot. Like however you want to make those 7 sounds, that's on you. You do whichever makes you more comfortable as long as it goes and a 5 and 6 and a 7 and an 8. Or that's and a 1 and 2 and a 3 E and a 4, actually. So you have 5 count riff, 7 count riff, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 E and a 4. And you finish off the phrase with back essence, spank out of the right, spank out of the right. And I'm giving it a nice accented stamp on that and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm giving it a good accent there. So 5, 7, back essence, let's just try that. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Okay, let's go from paradiddles to that. From paradiddle, paradiddle, double paradiddle, double paradiddle, triple paradiddle stamp, and a 5 count riff and a 7 count riff, back essence, back essence. Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Good. Okay, one more time. And then we'll add it on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. All right, let's add it on and see how it goes. First time never counts. We're just getting used to it. Got it? Continuous rhythm. All right, let's try it again. This time just get a little bit more comfortable with it. Nothing too stressful, nothing crazy, just comfy. One more time and then we'll move on to the next section. We are doing the entire chorus, so this is a 4-section tutorial, which means you're halfway done, and that's great. All right, so let's do it One more time before we move on. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've done the first half. Now the chorus picks up a little bit. He says the same things, but he picks up the drum beat. He picks up the feel of it. And that's kind of what we're gonna do. We're gonna say a very similar thing as we did for the first half. We're gonna do a lot of very similar phrasing, but we're picking it up a bit. So it's gonna be fun, I promise. All right, so this third section, you just ended with back essence, back essence. Now we're gonna start the same way that we did before, but it's a slightly different phrase, and by slightly I mean the only thing that's the same is the first step. Cool. So it's step 3 count riff, step 3 count riff, ball change. I did this phrase in my tap class last night and everyone loved it, and so I had to throw this in here. So it's step 3 count riff, step 3 count riff, ball change. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and. Da 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 da. Try that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 3 count riff, step 3 count riff, ball change. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and. Good, so now your right foot's free. You have step 5 count riff, step, so that's step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to count that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and a 60 and. There we go. I can only do it from 1. So it's 5 and a 60 and. You finish it with 7 and an 8 paradiddle stamp. 5 and a 60 and 7 and an 8. Da, 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 5, 6, just that, go. 1, without a hesitation from me now, this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 60 and 7 and 8. So let's try putting it together with the step 3 count riff. So it's step 3 count riff, step 3 count riff, ball change, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, paradiddle. So let's try putting that together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 5 and a 60 and 7 and a 8. Good, one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 5 and a 60 and 7 and 8. Awesome, so make sure you keep that rhythm nice and even. Your right foot's free. You have waltz clog, special full ball change, special full ball change. Now, just like before, you have a weird prep into some pullbacks. This is paradiddle step or paradiddle stamp, depending on how you want to do your pullbacks. I prefer to step. I prefer to go from my toes for a pullback, but if you prefer to be on flat foot, that is totally fine. So you just did special full ball change, paradiddle step or stamp, pull back, ball change, just like before. So that last part goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So let's try that from waltz clog. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good, one more time. 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Let's try that whole phrase, then we'll add it on from step 3 count riff. This humidity, oh, it's going to be a tough summer. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 5 and 60 and 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Okay, let's add it on. See how we do. Is it as humid where you guys are? Like if any of y'all are in like other places, is it this humid already, or is it just because of this thunderstorm? I'm dying over here. 6. Not too bad, but it does flow right into it. So now that we know that transition, let's try to make that a little smoother, a little more comfortable. Let's do it again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just one more time before we move on to the next section. Doesn't have to be one more time, you know the drill. But for filming purposes, one more time before we move on to the last section. You're almost done, and this is awesome. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what to do. And we're gonna go ahead and move on to the very last section. So excited. All right, so you just did pull back, ball change. Your right foot is free. Now, it is a paradiddle combination, just like before, but again, we're gonna kick it up a notch. We're gonna add some accents. We have paradiddle, stamp, stamp, paradiddle, stamp, stamp. So 1E and a stamp, stamp, 3E and a stamp, stamp. So paradiddle left, right, paradiddle right, left, 5, 6, 7, go. 1E and a 2 and 3 and a 4, 8. Good. Then you have single, single, double, stamp. Paradiddle, paradiddle, double, paradiddle, stamp. So this goes from paradiddle, stamp, stamp. It goes 5, 6, 7, 8. 1E and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 5E and a 6E and a 7 and a 8. So let's try all that together. Paradiddle, stamp, stamp, paradiddle, stamp, stamp, single, single, double, stamp. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1E and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 5E and a 6E and a 7 and a 8. Good. From there, step, draw back, draw back, draw back. And you see I'm prepped now. After that third drawback, that is a prep. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Then you have pull back, ball change. So you want to try to keep those as even as possible, even though it's slow. That is the hardest thing. That is so hard. So this part goes step, draw back, pull back, pull back, ball, change. And that is how the combination finishes. So let's add that to paradiddle stamp stamp and see how that all comes together. So walk through it with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Okay, the weirdest part of that, not even the pullbacks. It is the transition into the drawbacks, because we were just doing 16th notes. And now we're going into triplets. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8, or 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. You know what I mean? But now we're going into very even 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a triplets. So let's try that again. This time let's try to catch that rhythm change. And then we'll walk through the whole thing from the top. You learn the entire combination, then we'll do with music. All right, so just that part, that last part one more time from paradiddle stamp stamp to try to catch that rhythmic change. 5, 6, 7, 8. Paradiddle stamp stamp, paradiddle stamp stamp. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Okay, so whole thing from the top. I'm gonna try my best to give these counts. I'm so out of breath today, it's so bad. I will try my best to give these counts throughout, but I will definitely keep the rhythm even so you can at least follow that. Okay, we can do this. Ready? 5, 6 from the top, go. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a 1 and 2 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That wasn't bad. I said most of it. I said most of it. I'm proud of myself. Okay. Now, let's do the whole thing with music, start to finish. You did it. You learned it. That's awesome. All right. Don't let this first one count though, because we haven't done it all with music before. So it's okay. It's okay. Whatever happens, happens. We'll fix it after. 'It was, but that actually made it easier to do those pullbacks, didn't it? Crazy how much harder pullbacks are when they're slow. Absolutely crazy. All right, let's do it again. This time just getting a little bit more comfortable. We got this. for the good of the filming. But after this, you can do it as many times as you want to. You can try it to the original, any other cover you like. I have this cover information down below if you'd like to use this. Also, it teaches you how to play it on guitar, which is kind of fun. So, yeah, so one last time for filming purposes, and that means we gotta have fun. You learned to dance to a super fun song today, so you've gotta have some fun with it, okay? Just leave it all on the dance floor, let it all happen how it's gonna happen, and go with it. I'm so glad we did this together today. I hope you had a lot of fun learning this piece. I had a lot of fun teaching it to you, as always. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the TAP fam. We've got choreography tutorials just like this, technique exercises, step tutorials, vlogs and challenges, all kinds of stuff on this channel. It's all free tap dance and it's all for you. Best way you can support this channel is to subscribe. I'm trying to hit that next milestone. It's very far. So this channel, I promise you, it is perfectly clean for all ages and lifestyles. And so get your students to subscribe. If you're a dance teacher, this is a great resource for if you're like working on a step in class and they need extra help with it. I have a whole step tutorial playlist where they can like go watch a dedicated tutorial to a specific step. So it's a great resource for that. I send my students here all the time. I also send my students to other people's channels as well, like United Taps. It's a great channel. But yeah, so I have all of that. Please subscribe. Your students, your family, your friends, get everyone to subscribe because who doesn't love free tap dance, right? And speaking of loving free tap dance, hit that thumbs up because that tells YouTube that you do love tap dance. And that helps all tap dance channels out there. So make sure you thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I had a lot of fun with you today and I hope you did too. And as always, thank you for dancing with me.